My audio wasn't working. It was like glitching out. Hey, so I tried to send a tweet to explain what's going on. I've tried to send the tweet 5 different times. I've tried copying the tweet into a new tweet and pressing send. Still refuses to send for some reason. Which is really just a microcosm of my entire day. Not exactly sure what's going on. You're late. I am
Greetings, brother.
incredibly late. If we want to get into the nitty gritty of it, woke up this morning, rolled over, feeling quite well rested. I did wake up last night in the middle of the night and kind of have a minor panic attack. That's a pregnant Mario. Whose emote is that? Moon Moon. Of course it's Moon Moon. My favorite adulterous bold streamer. At least until I don't know.
Greetings,
that's
brother.
I won't say that. Can we restart? I'll restart this story again. Hello, sorry everyone that I'm so late. It honestly almost isn't my fault. It's a bit my fault, but not entirely my fault. So last night I got into bed later than I would have liked. I was in bed about 11:30. I usually like to be in bed by like 10:30. So I was already like, fuck, I'm probably going to wake up late tomorrow. Went to bed, got a pretty good sleep. I fell asleep really quickly, didn't feel any anxieties or fears or anything. Woke up in the middle of the night, heart racing, because I had a dream that I went into my parents' bedroom and my mum was like unconscious on the bed. And I just freaked the fuck out and didn't know what to do. And I woke up after that with just an insanely fast heart rate. Couldn't understand what was going on. It took me a while to realize that I was here and not at my parents' house. Proper like sweaty type of anxiety after nightmare dream bullshit. Went to the toilet, got up, changed my shirt, went back to bed. Took me about an hour to fall asleep and went, oh, this is gonna fuck me over in the morning. Lo and behold, I slept through my 3 separate alarms. I wanted to be up by 9:30ish. I was up at 10:40. So that wasn't a good start, but I've overslept before. So I got up and was just like, I'll just start a little later. I'll be live by about 12:30 at the latest, I say. You now all know that that's not going to happen because I currently have gone live at 1:43 p.m. Did that, got up, got ready, didn't moisturize myself or anything, no self-care, just put on clothes and went, I need to go because otherwise I'm going to be really late for stream. I go and get myself a brekkie because I only got back down here last night. There is no food in my house. Went in and got myself a breakfast at one of my favorite little places and sat in the corner of 2 glass windows and was like, well, at least I'm going to have a nice relaxing breakfast. At least I'm going to eat something good before I go live. And I went in to order my favorite special, which has been on the specials board for the last 6 months. I look up and they've changed the fucking specials. And I'm like, okay, I guess I won't have my delicious, nutritious fritters and bacon. I guess I'll have something else. So I ordered the cheese toasty because it was cheap. I went and sat down back in my chair, the chair I really like, in the corner next to the 2 glass windows. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow, it's a little hot. It's a little hot in this corner, but it's fine. I'm fine. I'll just take off my jacket. I took off my jacket and stayed in that corner. Just browsing my phone until my coffee came and my food came. And I was sitting there and I was like, well, this isn't really what I wanted to eat. It's not very nutritious, but I'll eat it anyways. Started eating. This story is so much longer than it has any need to be, but today I know this whole stream's going to be fucking garbage. I've been cursed by the gods today, so it doesn't matter. And I start eating it, and I'm sitting there drinking my hot coffee and eating my hot cheese toasty, and I'm there, and I just start sweating. I start really sweating. Like, really sweating. It's winter, basically, in Australia now. It should be winter. It should be between the temperatures of about 10 and 18 degrees most days. Today it is currently 21 degrees. I could not stop sweating. Like, I was so uncomfortable. I wanted to take off my shirt, and I was like, I can't sit here any longer. I can't do this. I need to sit somewhere else. I look around. Every other fucking table has shade, and every single other table is taken. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm sweating. I need to sit. I need to go somewhere else. I get up. I walk out of the little enclosed area. I look around. I see a single massive table with nobody sitting on it, with one umbrella. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just sit there. It's so much nicer out here. There's a light breeze. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go do that. I turn around to walk back inside, and this is when the trouble begins. I turn around to walk back inside. I look at my table. I see a bird. I look at my table, and I know exactly what's... This story fucking sucks. I'm sorry, but it's very important. I'm very angry. It wasn't any bird. It was a fucking seagull. And I'm looking at it, and it's looking at me. And I'm like, don't you fucking do it. And he's like, I'm gonna do it. Immediately pushes himself over my coffee, knocks it over, grabs half my cheese toasty and just goes nom nom nom, rips it around in his fucking mouth while standing on the other piece. It was like a 4-layer cheese toasty thing. Completely just puts his shitty feet all over my meal. And I'm like, fuck! Ah! God damn it! I am sweating bullets. There goes my cheese toasty. Fuck me. And so I walk back over and go, no, get off. And I'm like, fuck. Well, now do I just go home? No, because I've got no food at home. So I can't just go home and like make myself a sandwich because I've got no fucking food for a sandwich. I'm going to have to buy something else.
Greetings, brother.
And before you ask, is it possible for me to go inside and say, hey, a seagull destroyed my toasty? No, there are no refunds for seagulls. There's no refunds for that. If there were refunds for seagulls, the entire coast would go fucking bankrupt. Because seagulls just eat anything. If you leave anything for even half a second, a seagull will appear and fucking eat it. So I walk back inside and I go, hey, my food was just trampled on and eaten by seagulls. And they're like, oh my god, that's so unfortunate. And I go, is there anything you could quickly prepare? I kind of have to be somewhere. And they say, we have soup. We can do some soup. And I'm like, you know what? I can do with half a cheese toasty and a pumpkin soup. That'll be fine. I'll just have the pumpkin soup and that'll be actually pretty well-rounded meal. I ordered the soup. I order another small coffee because half my coffee ended up all over the table. I sit back down, now having spent like $27 for my breakfast, going, for fuck's sake, this really sucks. I sit down outside, I'm like, it's cooler out here, it's nicer out here, I'm really cooling down quickly. Food takes about 20 minutes to arrive because they're at the middle of the morning rush and there's no fucking way I'm getting my food quickly. It was already like 1 p.m. at that. No, not 1 p.m. It would have been closer to like 12:15, 12:30 at that point. So I was already late to start stream and I hadn't even finished eating my fucking breakfast. So I'm like, I need to eat this quick, I need to eat this fast, and then I need to go. I get my food finally, and I'm like, fucking finally, this is gonna be delicious. I'm gonna be able, I'll just chill out, I'll be late. I go to have my first spoonful, because I'm like, I need to eat quickly. I put it in my mouth. It is the fucking hottest thing I've ever experienced in my life. It had been superheated. It was less of a liquid and more of a gas. I immediately go, oh, down my fucking shirt. Oh, down my goddamn shirt. So now I'm sitting there with a burnt mouth, pumpkin soup all over my fucking body, and a coffee. And I'm sitting there looking at myself going, should I just cancel stream? Should I just cancel stream? I'm not too tired. I don't have a headache, but I just don't know whether I can recover mentally from this series of events. And I go, no, go get some napkins, wipe it up as best as you can, and then just eat your soup and go home and start stream whenever you can. And I drank the rest of my soup slowly. Didn't really taste like much. You know how it is when you burn your mouth. You can't really taste anything. Did that. Finished up my soup, drank the rest of my coffee, headed off. Not very happy. Usually that's the best time of the week is the moment before I start streaming when I've had like a little like cafe meal, because I like to go out on days before I stream so that I get out into society. It's usually the reason I kind of look presentable on stream is because I get to go out and dress in little clothes and be a functioning member of society. I did have one other problem, but it's not really a massive problem. I wanted to post a tweet about how unlucky I'd been. And tell everybody that I was going to be late. And this tweet, I can't believe it's just popped up now. This makes it really convenient. This tweet has failed to send 6 times now. I hope you guys can't see anything of importance. No, other than the fact that I'm with Telstra. This tweet has failed to send 5 or maybe 6 different times now. I'm not sure why. I've done everything in my power to inform you guys as to what's happening, but I'm glad that tweet didn't send when I was sitting down having my less than ideal meal because I couldn't taste anything. Because I went home and I was like, fuck, that was shit. Anyways, let me get my coffee. Well, my tea, because I've already had coffee. And then we'll start stream. And I set it all up. I got everything ready to go. I'd taken all my vitamins and my pills. And I was walking down here to start stream about 15, 20 minutes ago. I start my walk down the stairs. I immediately roll my ankle and fall basically face first down the stairs with a mug of coffee that looked very similar to this one, and spill it fucking everywhere. And at that point, I wanted to cry. But I didn't, because I'm a big, strong man and I'm good at repressing my emotions. And that's how we got to this spot right here, where I had to clean up a bunch of spilt coffee. Well, not coffee, tea. I had to change my shirt. I had to do a bunch of shit, and now I'm here. And I didn't tell that story very well. It was overly long, overly convoluted, and didn't really have a solid ending, but I don't know. Maybe this will just be a continuation of the story. Perhaps this stream will be so shit. Perhaps I'll get banned in some cool and interesting way that this can be like the halfway point of the story. I'm sorry, I haven't read a single thing out from chat, but I just want you to know I have been reading it. Resilience in the stream is in the face of extreme adversity. This is about as hard as my life gets as a streamer. Well, that's not entirely true. The hardest my life gets is when a video gets demonetized after I've put 2 months worth of my life into it. You look great, Jolly. Nothing like a guy who just got third-degree burns all over their torso. No, that was many, many moons ago that I got third-degree burns on my torso from soup. That did happen,
Try not
though.
to dwell on it.
Well, it wasn't third-degree burns. It was like second-degree, I think. I had to go to the hospital, and they gave me ointment, and I put it on my chest, and I thought my chest was going to be scarred for life. Jojo, my Joe. Thank you very much for the tier 1 for 6 months. I'm always here for pants, shitting, and birds. With how my luck's been today, I am going to shit my pants live on stream. Thank you very much. Kenny Must Die for gifting a sub to shit yourself. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Music. And, oh! Heyo. Okay. that was actually rather quiet. Oh. Okay, can you stop that? So 325 megabytes of files that I could have done without downloading. Oh, okay. Well, this certainly is an upgrade. Not just a hallway, it's an entire room and a door I can't open. Alright. Well. And a corpse that I can spawn in. Oh, hell. Wait, hold on. I remember this. I remember this from 2018. I played this before I even talked. Holy shit. This is a blast from the past. I used that text in a video. Whoa, okay. I was about to say good times. But, that may just be my rose-tinted glasses. Alright, there we go. Trip down memory lane. Nice. We found a well. And the key! This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Fucking mannequins. Been eating my fucking whole ass. Door sigil obtained. Oh, hey. Okay, he was just saving me a lot of time. I was gonna have to backtrack a long way there. Hey, Lufo, thank you very much for the 11 months. Lufo. Yesterday, when I was cultivating my new generation of onions in my garden, I had an existential question. What if during a daily day, you're taking your coffee and then a super pretty lady came to you? She is actually really nice, and you offer a coffee to chat a little bit more. Then she invites you into her home. But the thing is, you were both ready to do stuff together, and you realize she literally has an Among Us between her legs. What would you do in that position? So back at the house, there was definitely not like a key there, right? We didn't have a key that we needed to pick up. How much one of your plushies was shipping to Germany with your signature on it? I'm not sure. I mean, I only have 4 left.
2 of them have actually gone to my friend ZF Bavin, because no, actually, Bavin bought one, but his little cousin loves the plushie so much that every time he'd come over to Bavin's, he would just grab the plushie and start playing with it. And his favorite game was throwing it down the stairs. And he was always depressed, and he always wanted to take it home with him. So when Bavin came down to Adelaide a little while ago, he asked whether he could have another one, and I gave him another one. And the introduction of the new plushie to his little cousin was so fucking adorable. It's like 3 years old. And they were like, "This is your jolly now." And he was like, "Yay!" And it was one of the cutest things I've ever seen. It was adorable. He now has his own plushie to throw down the stairs. Everything will work out for me. Okay. Subtle.
Did you see that? At 2 minutes 45, there was something spooky. Yo, we've got to all message the creator of this video. He quite obviously didn't see. Ah, fuck! Actually got me. Eat my dick. I was gonna say your dick. Eat your dick, I guess. If you're Marilyn Manson, why did that get me? Go fuck yourself. I thought we were doing some fucking subtle bullshit here. Not a fucking spooky JPEGs.
Perhaps they sell chili dogs at the American Cafe.
Oh, hey. Ah!
Perhaps they sell go fuck yourself.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, hey, hi, whoa, hey.
Okay. See ya, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna get to that doorway, and then something's gonna scare me. Well, I got halfway to that doorway, and then something scared me. And you know what? I'm gonna say I was right. I was technically correct. There we go. Most fish do have eggs. Oh hey, the exit. Are we sure we just don't want to leave? Well, I guess that answers my question. Okay. My favorite part of the Sears is the giant naked man. The giant greased up naked man. My second favorite part is the room with all the rusty bathtubs and dryers. Just haphazardly littered around the place. Okay. Feel like this is setting up for a jump scare. Or not. Okay. Nice. Ah, fuck you. Fuck you. I knew I... You can't bruise my ego. It's already dead. Actually talented developer. Poggers. We've played some pretty interesting things over these past couple of months of Gmod maps. And the fact that this mod's getting people in chat going, well, actually, this is quite big-brained. There's actually a lot of interesting stuff going on here, is kind of upsetting to me, or maybe a little bit. I think that's disrespectful to many other of the Gmod maps we've played. Hey, we got all the fuses. Nice. Now we can walk over here into the very obvious jump scare. Hey, buddy. What's up? Real spooky. Is it bad? That still kind of got me. This is pathetic. This is pathetic. The map and me getting got by every one of these jump scares. Okay, this is a jump scare. 3, 2, 1, jump scare. 3, 2, 1, jump scare. 3, 2, 1. Go fuck yourself, there wasn't a jump scare. Go fuck yourself, that's the end of the map. Fuck you, fuck this entire place. Absolutely eat my whole ass. We better have got some good GoPro footage out of this, dude. You have escaped the abandoned mole. Yes. I have. Are you not going to say anything else? Is there not a thank you for playing? Nothing? Nope. Just a big old middle finger. Thanks, dude. I was going to say, we better have got some good GoPro footage out of this. Like, we don't make a goddamn 10 million view YouTube video out of this. We have wasted our time. You did it now. Fuck off. Gladly. Oh! Hey. Hi. Well, at least it wasn't a JPEG. We haven't gone through here, actually. What's going on in here? Something's gonna break through that and I'm gonna have to run for my life. So I'm just gonna immediately run. Oh, no! Oh, no! He came from the other end! Well. Had the right idea. Lessons of life and death. Cool. Alright. It was a little slow on the draw, but it's okay. This map is so old. It predates Gmod's retail release on the Steam store. Holy shit, dudes. Just trying to appeal to my American audience. The end! The end! Really? Impact font. The end. Cool. Neat, dude. Bro, you couldn't have even just killed me at the end and been like, thanks for playing? Nah, just fucking tile on the wall. Sick, bro. Fucking awesome. You know what would have really been a great way to end this map? Was to use that sacrifice mechanic that you did before. One of the players sacrifices themselves, and then the other one walks into like the room that's supposed to have you win, and then the floor falls away. And he's like, no, you both die now. It's not a sacrifice. You didn't win by sacrificing your friend. You both died. And then it fades to black and says, thanks for playing. Yes, I am talking shit about one of the very first Gmod maps ever made. But you know what? I've had a bad day, so I'm talking my shit, alright? Somewhat more like being cucked. What do we... Can we... Can we change the topic of conversation? I can do that, I guess. Somehow that didn't even get me. Rip, imagine having friends. Hey, Jets. Imagine that. Really interesting and original naming scheme, by the way. Really. Ah! Really makes you think. Okay, this is deserved. I should be having nightmares about crates. The crates should be out to get me at this point. I'm in. I'm sold. This seems like a great time. Baby's first Gmod map. Hey, look. We all have to start somewhere, and this is starting off strong. I think you have a career ahead of you in game design, buddy. I think you might have what it takes